Hi, welcome or welcome back. Today I have a Pilates flow class for you. It's going to be quite gentle, but still we're working on the core. It's also wrist friendly and we really take our time to soften up the lower back and also the hips. So I do hope you'll enjoy. If you're ready to start the class, we'll meet at the front of the mat seated here with me. Let's choose to sit in a manner that allows the back to be straight, and then make 3 big circles with your upper body in one direction. Try to slow down your breath as you do so. One more circle. Then reverse and move in the opposite direction. Nice and slow. One more. And find your center line. You'll arch your back on the inhale and curve your spine on the exhale. 2 more. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curve. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curve. And find center again. Release your arms. Keep them parallel to the floor. And then cross your wrists in front of you and open. Cross the opposite wrist and open. 4, 3, 2, last one. Do the same thing but above your head. Make sure you're never dropping your arms below shoulder height. Last one. And extend your arms in front of you. Now lean forward as you clap your hands behind you. Try to maintain a straight back and tuck your chin slightly. So you probably will not actually touch the palms of your hands behind you, but that is the feeling, to really squeeze your shoulder blades together. Let's do one more and stay back here. Pulse your hands down and bring them up, down and up. So make sure that you are really squeezing in between your shoulder blades. Your arms are just moving up and down like an elevator. They're not moving in and out or diagonally. 3 more, and 2, and 1, and come back up. You want to release your legs now and find the floor with the soles of your feet, and begin on your exhale to draw the navel to the spine and make a tiny little curve in your spine. Inhale to extend. So work really small. Exhale, navel to spine curve. Inhale, release that tension and come back up. 4 more. So it's a super small movement on the inside of the body, close to the spine. You don't need to make a curve by leaning back. Do about 3 more in your own tempo. And this time, as you find your C curve, you'll begin seeking the floor with your lower back. So now you're actually leaning back, taking those legs with you. Very slowly, vertebra by vertebra meets the floor. And when you come down, you bring the knees to the chest. Release the knees away from the chest. Come up with your upper body, with your chest. Make that curve again. Push against the floor with your lower back. And then by tilting and exhaling, you're very slowly going to come back up the same way as you went down. Inhale at the top. Let's do it 2 more times. So navel to spine, curve your back. Seek the floor with your lower back, the first vertebrae in your back. And slowly come down, knees to chest. Big inhale at the bottom. Knees away from the chest. Lift your chest up. Push your lower back into the floor. Tilt, exhale, and come up. 1 more time, nice and slow in your own tempo. Really see if you can come down to the floor with that first vertebra. The lowest vertebra you're able to meet the floor with. Lift your chest and curve all you can to come back up this last time. Okay, when we are all up here, extend the arms in front of you parallel to the floor and roll all the way down to the floor again, extending the arms above the head at the bottom. Then drop both your knees to the left. Left arm comes under your upper body. Reach over in a half circle with your right arm and come back up to seated. Beautiful. Let's do it again. Roll down to the floor, extend your arms above the head, both knees to the right side of your body, right arm underneath you, and reach with your left arm half circle, come back up, push the floor away with your right hand. Beautiful. 4 more times, 2 on each side. Roll down, nice and slow, vertebra by vertebra. Drop your knees to one side, hand beneath you, half circle with the opposite arm. Reach and push, and roll down. Extend, drop your knees. Reach with that opposite arm while you push the floor to come back up to seated. 1 more on each side in your own tempo. So see how we're using all these principles of reaching, making a spiral to sit up as you push the floor to come up. So to come further up, to reach up, you have to push down at the same time. Beautiful. Roll down 1 more time. Extend the arms above the head. Move your heels closer to your pelvis. Exhale, navel to spine. Push the lower back into the floor and lift your tailbone and roll up. On your next exhale, begin at the top of your back and roll down. Beautiful. 5 more. So you're moving on the exhale and you're standing still on the inhale. You've probably heard me say this before, but the exhale is an excellent tool to warm up in between the vertebrae or any place where there is a lack of movement and there is some stiffness. So the vertebrae, the lower back is a really complex, complicated little area, and it's hard to get it to move smoothly. You have 2 more rounds to go. And the next time you roll up, let's stay in a small bridge. Maintaining stillness in your body, move your arms down and up and down and up, and 4 more times. So you're trying to push the floor with the soles of your feet, pushing the floor with the back of your shoulders, and not moving or shifting around as your arms are going. The next time you bring your arms above your head, you roll down at the same time. Try to synchronize the movement. And then roll up as the arms slowly come down. Beautiful. Remember to use your exhale. Exhale to roll down. Bring your arms up above your head. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale to roll up as the arms come down. Now, especially as you roll down and reach your arms above your head, there is a place where you can really find a lot of space in your lower back by having that counter reach in your arms. So really do look for that as you're doing this. It's about halfway, just when your arms are beginning to reach above your head and you are at like a maximum curve in your lower back. And beautiful. This is your last one. And you want to make sure that you roll up and stay up here. Take a moment to adjust your feet. Excuse me and my voice. And then you'll lift both the heels off the floor and down. Lift and down. Lift and down. Keep going. So see how you really have to engage your glute muscles. And also try not to rest your heels on the floor in between. So you're keeping like a little millimeter off the floor. So you're kind of engaged all throughout. 1 more. And stay with your heels lifted and roll all the way down to the floor as you lift your arms above your head. Lift your legs to a tabletop. Extend your arms above you. And extend opposite arm and leg away from the body. Exhale to bring it in. Inhale, extend away. Exhale, bring it in. Now, if this is no problem for you, you'll keep your pelvis neutral, meaning that there's a little bit of room in between your lower back and the mat. If you feel like you're swaying, then you want to really push that lower back into the floor. You have 6 more repetitions. Things to think about is to press the back of your shoulders and the back of your chest into the floor, so you're not flaring your chest, and also to not jut your chin, but maybe even slightly tuck it. Let's stay with this leg extended and extend both your arms above your head, and then switch your legs and switch back. 5 more. Switch and switch. So one leg is straight and the other one is bent. You have 3 more. Use your breath. Try not to flare your chest. Last one. Good job. Relax your straight leg. Take some time if you're cramping up like I am, and just roll out your feet. And when you're ready, make 6 circles with your knee. So you want to make sure that you are still in your body. You're not wobbling, you're not flaring your chest. Everything is nice and straight and grounded into the floor. And if that is working well for you, then you can increase the range of the circle. It's not really about making a big circle. It's more so about stabilizing everything around it. Now reverse and make the circle inwards. So if you do want to challenge yourself, you can increase the range of the circle. You can also play a little bit with it, maybe like giving up a little bit in your hip. I mean, it's all about what you know your needs are in your body. You want to make sure that you are able to stand still as a first step. Last circle now. And then guide your knee and pull it across your body. We'll have a little stretch. So you want to release that same arm to a V position rather than having it straight above your head. Stay here for just a moment, breathing. And when you're ready, just roll over to the side. Make sure that you are straight. And place your toes in the opposite knee and lift your knee off the floor to a passe. Extend your leg. Back to passe, knee down to the floor. Passe, extend, passe, knee to floor. Again, it's not about what my leg can do. I mean, it's nice if it can do a lot of stuff, but mainly it's about how my body can maintain a good posture and maintain stability as my leg is doing fancy stuff. So if my body is able to be still, then I can be more fancy with my leg. Okay, let's place that leg on the floor, and you're going to now lift that straight leg up. 5, 4, 3, lift nice and high. 2, last one, stay up here and make 6 circles in one direction. See how you really have to squeeze the inside of your thighs. And then reverse the circle, 6 circles backwards. Again, it's about the circle and maintaining stability. All right. Then bend both your knees and stack them on top of each other. Lift your leg, extend, lift your leg up and down, and bend your knee. Lift up and down, extend your leg. Lift up and down, bend your knee. Lift up and down, extend, and up and down and bend. Beautiful. You can use your exhale as you lift up and make sure that your knees are pointing straight forward. Stay extended now, and let's do those 6 circles backwards. Again, it's about the stability, and then it's about a smooth, beautiful circle from the hip. Reverse 6 circles front. If you want to challenge yourself, you can extend that bottom leg as well. Now find the floor with that working leg and just roll back onto your back, maintaining that bent knee above your body, lifting the straight leg slightly off the floor. Extend your arms above your head and you'll switch the legs. Switch and switch back. Remember, we did this on the other side. We have 4 more, just repeating all that we did on this other side. 3 and 2. Last one. Beautiful. Now relax that opposite leg to the floor and make 6 circles with the other leg. So make sure that you're working on the opposite side from before. If you've already done the circles with this leg, then you have to quickly switch over so we don't get all crooked. And same principles apply. You get to play, but do make sure that you are able to stay still in your body. And when you've done 6, you want to reverse and do them in the opposite direction as well. So usually we have one hip that is more healthy than the other. So pay attention to that. Maybe you need to breathe a little bit slower on one side. You have to be a little bit more careful with your chest and your neck and everything else on one side rather than the other. And if you're ready, you'll grab onto that lifted knee and bring it across your body for a little stretch here. Make sure to really breathe and open up the front of your body, the front of your chest. Roll onto that side, make sure that you're nice and straight. Find a good posture, take some time to do that. And then you'll find a passe position, bringing the toes to that bottom knee. Then lift the knee, extend the leg, come back to passe, knee to the floor. Open up, extend, passe, knee to floor, knee to passe, extend, passe, knee to floor, and keep going. I think we have 2 more, maybe 3. Let's see. Yeah, 2 more. And last one. Now support yourself with that knee and you'll lift the bottom leg up for 5, 4, 3. Make sure you squeeze. 2. Last one, stay up here. 6 circles with your toes from your hips. So again, it's not about the toes making circles. It's not even about the leg. It's about the hip making circles and the body not moving. Okay, reverse. Body not moving, but breath is always moving. Moving on, stack your legs in a 90-degree angle. Lift your top leg so it's parallel to the floor. Then extend it, lift it up and down, 90-degree, lift up, down, extend. Use your exhale on the lift, down, 90-degree, lift up, exhale, down, extend. All right, keep going. Last one. And now stay with your leg extended. We'll make some circles. Again, if you want to challenge yourself, you can always extend both legs. Make it harder. Release that hand that is supporting you. And reverse the circle. 6 circles backwards. Find the floor with that working leg and roll back to the back. Bring both your knees to your chest. And when you're ready, you're going to rock back and roll up and find the balance on your sit bones. Rolling like a ball. You have 5 more of these. So you really get to work on your breath, curving your lower back and moving because your breath is moving and because you find the correct form, let's say, more so than actually swinging and helping yourself in different ways. Let's do one more. Okay, good job. Swing the legs behind you and come down onto your belly. You'll extend your arms and legs to the corners of the mat. So you're laying in an X position. Engage behind your navel and keep your head off the floor. Now opposite arm and leg is lifting up on the exhale and come down. Lift up and down. Alternating sides. So you're working across the body. Make sure your thumbs are pointing up and you're not bending your knees or your elbows. Find that line between your tippy toes and your fingertips. Last 2 repetitions. Lift everything off the floor, narrow the position, and then just bat your arms and your legs in a swimming motion. So don't think too much about it. Make sure that your legs and your arms are straight. You're tucking your chin, you're engaging in between your shoulder blades, you're engaging your glutes, and you're just hitting the air with your limbs. Gather your legs behind you and bring them down to the floor. Now reach back with one arm, come back to center, reach back with the opposite arm back to center. You have 10 more. So you're moving parallel to the floor, you're staying flat to the floor, pushing the front of your hips into the floor so that you're not swaying your back. And you can move your upper body as much as you want to, engaging the abdominal muscles as well. Let's do one more on each side. In center, flip your palms, inhale, lift your chest, bring your elbows together, exhale, chest down, extend the arms. Inhale, chest up, elbows back, exhale, chest down, extend. 5 more. This is the last exercise for today, so really give it the last bit of concentration and resistance that you have in your body. And we have 2. And last one, make it the best one. And relax down to the floor. Beautiful. Shake your hips if you need to, if that feels good. And if you want to push yourself up to a cobra stretch, just to give you some release at the front of the body. Make sure to engage in between your scapulas here. And then push up and back to a child's pose, resting your pelvis onto your heels, resting your forehead on the floor just for a moment. Just a little breath here, or maybe 2 or 3. And on your next inhale, roll up through the spine. Reach one arm up above the head and reach over to the opposite side. Stay here. Inhale, exhale as deep as you can. And come back to center. Reach the opposite arm up. And reach over, lean over. Inhale, exhale. And come up again. Now make your way to the front of the mat, facing each other, crossing at the ankles if you want to. As usual, let's close off the class together, reaching our arms up on the inhale. Exhale to ground yourself. 2 more times. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, drop the arms. Soften down. Last one. Inhale, reach. And exhale. Come back down. Beautiful job, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope you enjoyed this class. If you did, please do subscribe to my channel and maybe drop me a like. I do upload videos every week similar to this class: Pilates, somatics, Bartenieff Fundamentals, some dance technique, other workouts, and so on. So until next time, bless you. Ciao. Thank you.